This video is about Adam Schiff. I call him Shifty Schiff, which is obviously showing a bias, but he has earned it, I think, over the amount of years that I've been watching him. I've been seeing him before I was political, and he's getting on my nerves with his big old eyes and his constant smirks and lying all the time. And I always thought to myself, how does he get away with it? How does a congressman stay in office, continuously lie, get busted for lying, and he's still here? Why is that the truth? So I decided to do some digging, and this is what I found on Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff is running for Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat. She's finally gotten so old, with respect, she's gotten so old that she's, was getting pushed in on a wheelchair. I mean, talk about dedication, but it's time for her to finally step down. So Adam Schiff, who's leaving Congress in his district, is running in the whole state of California to become senator. And I was looking at his campaign page, his webpage, here it is. And the claims are just like, what? Really? Has he done that? All I can really remember about Adam Schiff is his lying to his fellow Congress people, men and women, about President Trump and Russian collusion. Let's watch a video of this investigation that he was doing. I think he was chair of the committee, and it's kind of pathetic, but this is what happened.
Mr. Zebley, and we have concerns about his prior representation of the Hillary Clinton campaign aide. So I just want to voice that concern that we do have, and we will not be addressing any questions to Mr. Zebley today.
I thank the ranking member. I realize, as you probably do, Mr. Zebley, that there is an angry man down the street who's not happy about your being here today. But it is up to this committee and not anyone else who will be allowed to be sworn in and testify. And you are welcome as a private citizen to testify. And members
so that
may
was
direct their questions to
during President Trump's
with that,
administration.
Director Mueller, you are recognized for any opening remarks you'd like to make.
He did his little speech, and this is what investigator Mueller, which is a big nothing burger, reported about what he had found on I think it cost us $20 million. Don't quote me on that, but it was a lot of money that we paid as taxpayers, waiting for the official response of whether Mueller was going to prove that he found some evidence that President Trump did collude with the Russians, which turns out he didn't. He had no evidence, and it was all a waste of time and money. All right, so we have proof that he said that they don't have any evidence for it. So what happens? This is the way his fellow colleagues act when he's actually censured within Congress. Finally, we had to have a Republican-led Congress to finally see justice against Adam Schiff. And this is the way his fellow Democrats acted during that time period. It's disgusting.
Representative Schiff present himself in the well. By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff, representative of the 30th Congressional District of California. I will begin again. By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of Representatives censures Adam Schiff, By its adoption of House Resolution 521, the House has resolved that the House of... I have all night.
They support their own when they lie. The thing that the Democrats have is they all unite with each other. We have Rhino Republicans that will break off and do it. I mean, to the Republicans' credit, at least they show that they're willing to talk to each other and disagree. The Democrats never do. They'll back up AOC. They'll back up many of their colleagues with crazy statements that they make. This is what I'm going to say. I'm always wanting to do call of actions. I don't want to just be doing a video complaining about somebody, and then doing nothing. If you're in California and you think of the truth as being important anymore, I mean, hopefully you do, then call everybody that you can, protest. Do not let him get elected senator, so we have to deal with him in Senate. Do not do it. He's proven that he's dishonest. And let me tell you this. Let me show you why Congress people can stay in office. I was always wondering, how can they stay in office? So let me read you something that Nancy Pelosi pointed out. And here's the details. I'm going to just read it and I'll show you the text.
The speech or debate clause is a clause in the United States Constitution, Section 6, Clause 1. The clause states that the senators and representatives of Congress shall in all cases except treason, felony, and breach of the peace be privileged from arrest during their attendance at the session of their representative houses, and in going to and from the same. And for any speech or debate, either house shall not be questioned or any other place. The intended purpose is to prevent a U.S. president or other officials of an executive branch from having members arrested on the pretext to prevent them from voting a certain way and otherwise taking actions with which the president might disagree. It also protects members from civil suits related to their official duties. A similar clause in many state constitutions protects members of state legislatures. Legislatures elsewhere in the world are often similarly protected under the doctrine of the parliamentary immunity.
So that's why they can stay in office for as long as they do, because they have that clause that they can lie, and as long as they're in Congress when they're doing it on the House floor, then they can get away with it. And it's part of the law. So that's why you can see outright lies, and there's no suing for slander or anything. They can get away with it as Congress people. So we have to watch them lie. They smirk. They know that they're covered legally, and they continue to do it over and over again. Go to your local government, go to federal government, and complain that Adam Schiff still wants to run for Senate. Do not let him get elected. Activate people. We must shut him down because of the lies he's done, because of the Democratic Party that supports the liars, and enough already. We're done with it. This is William Wieting reporting from MustangMedic. Hope you're having a good day, and God bless.